Welcome back to NBA Talks, man. This is for our social media class, a little podcast we made. Me, Emmanuel Bullen, and
Got Lawson here.
Promise me something.
our two friends,
Anything.
Alan and Lucas.
If this doesn't work,
Today we're just gonna be talking about the NBA,
take me
the
out.
play-in, NBA standings, how we feel about certain teams, if they're gonna win or not, things of that nature. Passing it on to Law.
Alright, today. So, what y'all feel about
chance to say goodbye.
the play-in tournament and who gonna make the playoffs, things of that?
I think the Lakers Warriors for sure gonna make it.
To lose you.
Just because of like their
Okay.
fans and things like how you call it Sacramento and Pelicans. Like nobody want to see
You
them
said
in
the
the playoffs for real.
fans? I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like the fans, like the NBA, like they don't really want to see no Pelicans and Sacramento in the playoffs. You have to see LeBron and Steph Curry in the playoffs.
I see what you mean by.
At the end of the day, it's not about the fans. It's about.
Nah, I see what he means by like what people want to see. But let's talk about like what the Warriors got, what the Lakers got, what the Pelicans got, and what the Kings got.
At the end of the day, the players gotta play though. I mean,
Which
the
one of those
fans want
teams
them
can make a
to
long
play.
run?
Lakers.
Out of
Out of those,
Lakers as well.
We have a bell.
what about the Suns?
Take your
I
seats.
told you, the Suns.
The Warriors over the
I agree with
Lakers?
that. I got both.
Why-
of them,
why do you
but
think
if I
like
had to
that?
pick Warriors.
Why do you think? I don't look. I think the Lakers.
Good morning, class.
But they-
we have a new teacher.
Oh,
joining
how are they
us
deep
today.
though? The only
Not
way the
very
War look. They have a good bench. They have a great team.
The Warriors
Look,
are actually tough.
the Warriors are deep when those players actually show up though.
But we've
Same
seen
could
the Lakers
go for the
exposing
Lakers
those.
though.
Yeah, the Lakers have
That's a fact.
exposed
That's a
them.
fact, Alan. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But if y'all players don't show up, it's not about to just be LeBron and AD. Y'all have to have those other players show up as well. That's why I said it goes both ways.
It's a good series.
If we're talking about players showing up, I have Austin Reeves, D'Angelo showing up
He
more
doesn't
than
show up.
Kaminga
If
than Clay.
No. Kaminga is more consistent than D'Lo. And I can merch that. I can show stats. I can bring stats for that.
D'Lo won us a game last year versus yeah.
That's a fact. That's cool. That's last year. We talking about last year. We talking about now.
We're better
Kuminga
this
wasn't
year, I think, than last year.
Kuminga wasn't a factor last year as much as he's a factor now. Kuminga drops a calm 15, 20 without no effort over just rim running.
It's true.
Now. The Suns are
First round
front runners,
exits.
bro.
Why
They got him out of here.
The Suns are only as good as Devin Booker and
Suns-
KD want to be, bro.
I don't know what the Suns got going on, but they are front runners. They're struggling against the Clippers bench. I keep it a buck. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. But you saying defense? Y'all still got to score though. Y'all have probably the best scorers in the league. So what is the problem? That's cool. So that's what I'm saying. If he's not gonna do that in the playoffs, then they're out of here. Exactly. Look. I would ask you this. Would you say it's because they don't have a point guard and it's too much scorers on one team? He's not a point guard. He can. But he's not a
I have
point
something
guard.
to say about
He's not a
y'all.
point guard. He's a scorer. He's a scorer though. He's not a point guard.
No. I disagree, Lucas. The reason that the Suns are a first round exit, because Kevin Durant and Devin Booker have to go God mode every game for them
Yep,
to win.
that's
in the
what I
playoffs.
said.
And that's not sustainable. And that's not a good way to win.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
can't-
sustainable.
Lucas, you can't win like that. Lucas, they have to
Who
play.
in history have you seen
Lucas,
done
by
that?
God, yeah, you have to play. They have to play perfect for that team to even think about winning
Like
a
have a
series.
chance.
We're ready. Are you good?
No, not defense. You need a good balance of role players,
Lucas.
which the Suns don't have.
They signed a death certificate by trying to get KD. They sold everything, bro.
I could agree with Allen on that. The only role player that's good is Grayson Allen.
Yeah.
It'll work.
I don't have a lot of time left. want a chance to say goodbye.
Y'all didn't have DA in last year.
They had the.
They did. They
With
did.
KD?
They did.
With KD?
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
I will never.
Those are still bad role players, though.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact. For sure. For sure.
But Lucas, you're proving our point, Lucas. You working on the first round exit.
I don't think they go deep, bro. Like last night, I mean that's one game, but struggling against the Clippers, like they got blown out by the Clippers
Yeah.
starters the night before. Then they got killed by their bench.
Lucas, you gave
Like,
him 40
that's not even
points
a regular
to
bench.
Bones Highland, bro.
We have a bell for a reason. Take your seats.
That's a fact. But my thing is, I believe what you're saying. I could agree with you on some point because I seen Devin Booker kill the Pelicans by himself, drop 50 on them 2 times in a row. Like, I ain't believing he dropped 50 both times, and
Why today?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So like, I
I'm
could
so
agree with you
getting
partially.
tired.
That's why
Being realistic,
I don't think
though,
they make it far.
yeah, bro. The Suns,
Lucas,
they
would
ain't
you
no
agree
chance,
that
bro.
you're agreeing with us?
Lucas, with y'all
So what would
playing,
make them
Payne,
not
you
be a
that
first round
stupid,
exit?
keep you up.
What would make them not be a first round exit? If they bug out, you said? If they go crazy?
Hates me for being late this morning. Bro, I told you to be on time. It's
Who?
fine. We'll be back before we know it. Good. Because I had my college application review with the school counselor. Oh, you finished your essay? Haven't started. Oh. Well, let's get to the city and take care of Marco quick then.
No, but
Like, I feel like their game is just all ISO. They need a point guard, bro.
yeah.
I don't think
Whoever
the
gets the
series,
ball, they're like, all right, my turn. Give me a screen. Let's work. Like, that's
that
all they're
offense is
doing.
not championship worthy, Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas,
They're not
that's-
making it far
we've
with
seen
that
James
old,
Harden
bro.
try to outscore a team, bro.
On the ground for the bugle?
Still can't believe old Triple J.
Like, the way they play is whoever gets the ball first, let me work.
Still whip him into
Lucas,
shape
I'm
with
look,
no
I'm giving you one thing, Lucas.
We'll get to the
The
Clippers
Suns
soon.
do have
We'll
a
get to the
chance,
Clippers
bro. The
soon.
Suns do have. It's just that God mode thing Allen said, bro.
Yeah, 2 players playing at a ridiculous level.
Yeah, but that's the only chance
Like,
y'all
missing 3
have.
shots
They
a
not
game.
they not doing that every game for the
Yeah, you
rest of the
can't do that,
playoffs.
Lucas.
They're
That's
not.
not
It's
sustainable,
impossible.
game.
And Lucas, that big if they do, they will go far, bro.
Ain't no going far. Ain't no going far.
They
don't
got
beat the
2. They
Warriors.
got
don't
2
beat
games
Dallas.
against the.
They don't beat the Lakers. They don't beat the Clippers. They don't beat a lot of teams. The only team you guys beat are the new teams in the playoffs.
All right, what y'all think about the East though? We'll get back to the West. We'll get back to the West. What y'all think about
I
the
don't
East?
like no teams on the East.
No. Boston, legit has Boston, Milwaukee,
Yeah.
and then he has a chance.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like who y'all think like how's gonna go for the East side, like playing wise, who's making the finals.
I think it's gonna be.
You gotta focus on both
I
sides.
think it's gonna be the Hawks. I think it's gonna be the Hawks coming out.
Coming out of what?
Come on.
Oh my God, bro!
Coming out
I
of what?
said the coming out the
But that's
playing the
fan in you,
Hawks.
bro. I'm a Trae Young fan too.
I don't
but
think
that's
so,
the
bro.
fan in you, bro.
Trae Young just came back. He's done. He's gonna mess up the whole
Bro,
motion.
his team has
for
been
the Hawks.
meshing without him there. It's not look.
And you know when you put a key piece back into the mix, that could throw everything off, right?
Throw everything off. I agree with all the way.
I feel you,
Like
bro.
I seen DeJounte Murray carry them by himself against the Lakers. Trae Young's there, they don't win that game, and that doesn't happen. DeJounte Murray doesn't get the same amount of shots. He had 44 shots. He's not getting that with Trae
But
Young.
with Trae Young there, he doesn't have to play superhero that game.
But look.
What's Boston?
That's what I'm trying to
Boston?
tell. Listen. Okay, let's talk about it. Last year with that team, were they worse or better? Was the Hawks were worse last year, right?
No.
When they first got DeJounte?
No, I'm talking about last year. Last year, that team they had, were they worse or better?
I would say probably the last year's team was better. You remember John Collins was in that team? Like
He
Trae
was.
Young
He was.
It's like, yeah, so it's tough, bro. Like, I'll say last year's team was better.
The Hawks have a great team. They have great role players. They have DeAndre Hunter. They have the other Bogdanovich. They have Jalen Johnson, who's been stepping up crazy this year. But like I said, with Trae Young getting back in that mix right before this playoff time, is gonna throw everything off. Like
Let's see. They were the 8th seed or the 7th seed last year.
They were the 7th seed. They were the 8th seed.
Yeah, they beat the Heat, right? That's what. But look, they gotta look. We're talking about the East, right? How the competition. They beat the Heat, and they got 2 games against the Celtics. Those were the conference finals matchup. Y'all know that, right? With Trae Young, I'm telling you, Trae Young could.
No, there's a good chance, but they're not. Like, let's be real. They're not beating the Heat locked in, or like, look, they have a chance against Philly because they beat Philly before. They're not beating the Heat though.
My pick for the play-in is the Sixers and the Hawks, bro. Just mark my words.
The Hawks, like, look, Trae Young is just coming off an injury. You expect him to play at a high level for him to come over. Injury is crazy.
But listen, that can happen though. There's a better chance of that happening than the Suns going God mode, like we were just talking about. And I'm being serious on that. There's a better chance of that happening than the Suns going God mode.
Because look, that's one with Trae Young coming off an injury, but you're talking about 2 experienced, OD high level players with KD and Devin Booker, who could go off at any time. Trae Young, he could go off too, but he's just coming off an injury. You can't take it away from KD, bro. It's playoff time. He's been there before. He knows what it is.
Ooh,
last playoffs is a whole lot.
I couldn't hear you out for a second. He did his thing though. He did this to him.
Am I getting expelled? Hey, you're
yeah, and it's Devin Booker's team, by the way. Like, you guys live and die by Devin Booker.
Emergency. Yeah, you're screwed.
All right, so who y'all got going to the finals from the East side?
Celtics or Bucks?
I gotta go Heat. I gotta go Heat.
Man.
I have 4 picks to go to the finals from the East. I have Celtics, Bucks,
This has
Knicks, and
nothing to
76ers.
do with you.
Y'all know there's a dark horse. Y'all know there's a dark horse in the East, right?
How do the Knicks not have a chance?
Them little Magics, man.
The Magic is horrible. They're first round bye.
Oh my God.
I'll get back to you, Alex.
The Magic, like I said, the Magics are a dark horse, bro.
They're going. They don't have the talent. They're not dumb. The Knicks win. The Knicks win.
But Magics, their Magics are annoying though. Low. When the Magics are clicking, when they're clicking, they're a problem, bro.
You heard what you just said?
When Jalen Suggs comes out and shoots,
hitting shots,
it's 4 threes in the first quarter. The game is over.
When the last time he has done that? I could merge that.
But I'm not saying the last time he could do that. I'm talking about
if he does, they win. Facts. But he hasn't been doing that lately.
A lot of ifs.
The Knicks don't need no ifs. They've been on that. Like they literally been on that. They've been.
I'm telling you, they need Randall.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not saying they going from the. I doubt they go far this year, but they have the potential to. They one of my 4 picks.
Ceiling second round. I'm not.
I could do that.
Ceiling second round.
Second round. Cool. That's cool.
Ceiling second round.
That's cool. Cause you gotta remember they doing that without Julius Randle. So second round.
Yeah. Like last year. Like look. The Knicks are a very deep team. Like, we don't ever talk about the Knicks. The Knicks being deep for like the last 2 years.
They're deep, bro.
They've been deep the last 2 years. But like, when it comes to that grit playoffs, like, really playing players for real.
The addition of Dante, Josh Hart,
that's big.
That is
Miles McBride. Then they got the Bogdanovich off the bench. Come on, the addition of those players that they have
is just like what?
But the thing is, it's just like when you match up against the Heat. Oh no, I have something to say. Actually, I have something to say. I seen this video, right? And they said about the Knicks. Whoever the Knicks play, they never have the best player. And on the East, if you play the Bucks, Giannis is the best player on the court.
That is true.
If you play Boston, Jason Tatum's the best on the court. If you play the Heat,
they don't.
Jimmy Butler's the best on the court. If you play Philly, Embiid's the best on the court.
So cool. That's a fact. Nah, you don't gotta keep going because that's a fact. Every matchup they go against, whoever they playing will have the best player. So look, that's one best player compared to where they have better role players, better stars. That makes up for that one better player.
When's the last team that didn't win without a superstar?
They do have a superstar.
Who's a superstar?
Yeah, he's borderline.
He's not.
Borderline.
He's not a. I don't think he's a superstar.
If he's not a superstar, what are we
I
talking about?
do not
What are we
think he's a
talking about?
superstar.
He's probably the top 5, top 10 scorer in the league. He's easily a top 5, top 10 scorer in the league. How is he not a superstar?
Yeah, he like top 5 for real. Top 5.
But we're talking about.
I'm not even.
Look at the last. Look at the last
carrying
chips.
the whole
Look at
team by himself.
Look at the last 5 chips. Does Jalen Brunson compare to them?
Hold on.
Look at the last 5 chips. Does Jalen Brunson compare to
Hold on,
them?
E. That's cool, but look, when he was on the Mavs, you telling me the Mavs had this on the bench the whole time? Come on, now. They had him playing.
He started, Law.
Exactly, he was playing the whole time and he wasn't on that. Luka was in the way. So as soon as he got out of Luka's shadow and went to a team by himself, that's his team. He's a superstar automatically. Come on. Where's Kyrie right now? What is Kyrie right now?
Kyrie not a superstar.
The backup.
Kyrie's a
for Doncic,
superstar,
right?
bro.
The backup for Luka, right? There's no way.
But Kyrie's doing what he has to do, though. If look,
So-
if Kyrie look,
let's talk about
I'm
catching.
gonna catch you too. Look, say Kyrie goes to a terrible team or a team that
Put him on
was
the
the
Knicks.
Knicks.
Put him in the
Switch
same
him
situation
with
as
Brunson.
Put
He's
him-
getting
put him
those
in the same
numbers.
situation as Brunson.
He's getting those
Exactly.
numbers.
Exactly.
So
And you
so
call
how's
him a
Kyrie
superstar.
not? So
So
how's
how is
Kyrie?
Brunson
No,
not a
no, I don't
superstar?
look.
So how is
Honestly,
Brunson not a
no,
superstar?
I don't think Kyrie's a
We got
superstar.
you.
I don't think Kyrie's a superstar.
Kyrie's
No,
won.
I don't
We've
think
seen
Kyrie's a
Kyrie hoop at
superstar.
the biggest stage.
I don't think Kyrie's a superstar. I was just joking.
Look, we've seen Kyrie hoop at the biggest stage of basketball.
That's
And
a
he looked
fact.
like he looked like better than the best point guard of all time.
We seen him as a fact. He was a backup. He was a superstar, right? Whoa. He was a backup for LeBron?
He wasn't a backup. Bron gave him the keys.
It was two-headed monster. If Kyrie was a
Wait.
backup,
Are we sitting here saying that Kyrie was on the same level as LeBron?
He wasn't.
Kyrie was not a backup. He was more of a backup to Luka than LeBron was.
He literally said he was a backup. That's why he left LeBron.
That's how we felt though. But he wasn't a backup. I'm telling you.
That's why he was. That's why he left. If he, you can't say. You said Kyrie was like backup to KD. They were, bro. They were. But then you can't. LeBron. That was for me. LeBron was the go-to option every game. It wasn't never a time
Some games
where
lost.
Kyrie
Some
was the
games in the
go-to
crunch
option.
time. Sometimes in the crunch, that's Kyrie's time. LeBron would back off.
That's cool. Look, that's cool. At that time, he was like, "All right, Kyrie, do your thing." But throughout the whole series, that whole playoff run, LeBron's the go-to option. So that means you're a backup.
I would agree. But I wouldn't say he was a backup though, because that's risk cutting Kyrie.
Backup is the second option. Kyrie's the second option.
Yeah, but look, that's what you would say about Curry.
No, a backup is not. A backup. I don't think backup is a second option though.
Yeah, I don't think he was there when.
He was the second option. KD pulled up. He was second option.
he was the second
Curry
option,
backed
but-
off. Curry backed off and said, "KD, you can rock out. I'm gonna be your second option." And that's what happened. You see what happened?
But they played different, bro. They play team basketball. Like it wasn't really a second option because they played team
Curry,
basketball.
I'm telling you, can't be what they said though, Allen. KD said it himself. Draymond, Curry, all them, they said it like themselves that they let KD came to the Warriors. He was the go-to. Curry even let him know that he's gonna go to KD way. Curry will be just the second option. You feel me though? You feel me though, Lucas? Like,
But
Curry wasn't the go-to when KD was there.
I don't think Kyrie was his backup.
He's not him, bro.
I'm not saying that he's not him. I'm just saying he's the second option.
Look, low. Definitely, what you're saying is.
I agree, right? But like, there's nights where Kyrie looked like he was the best player on the court, like with Curry.
That's a fact.
With
For
Curry
sure.
and LeBron on the court.
Sure.
Like,
Or
it wasn't
nights
just
like
regular
that.
nights. It was the playoff nights. Like Game 7, Kyrie was
Nah,
the
look,
best player on the court.
that's when the game going on, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm saying
That's what I'm saying. And I respect that. I'm agreeing with you on that. But go into that game before the game starts, before the tip-off starts. Everybody knows, the team knows, LeBron, you're our go-to option. Kyrie.
But no, I'm telling you, that's not it, bro. When going to the games, it wasn't like, oh, if LeBron's off, Kyrie take over. It was like literally the other way around. It was the other way around, though, Lo.
But Bron was the guy, though. Look, there's no doubt. Bron was the guy. There's no doubt about that. Bron was the guy. But what we're saying is like the effect that they had on the court, like of controlling the game, it was damn near even. Like they were like, it was a 1-2 option. There was arguments that was being made that Kyrie should be the Finals MVP.
That's a fact. Just like how when Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown situation for the other year, when Jason Tatum ain't show up. Jason Tatum, what you say Jason Tatum was? A backup? When Jaylen Brown showed up?
Nah, he wasn't a backup. He saw
Exactly.
that
And he was a number one option. And he was a number one option. And he was a number one option. And Jaylen Brown stepped up, and that's when they was like, yo, Jaylen Brown should be the face of this team now, because Tatum ain't show up.
Wish I could just write about this for my essay. Get into any college I wanted.
I'm not saying they're whack because they're a backup. I'm just saying that going into that game, they're not the number one option.
I agree with
And
that.
then they show up throughout the game, and that's when they pull up.
I agree.
But back to what we were saying. We were talking about the Knicks.
But that's what we were saying. Jalen Brunson is borderline superstar.
He's still a superstar though. I don't mind. I'm not. That's not my favorite player. That's nothing.
Borderline, bro.
But you have to give respect to where he's due. He's a superstar.
All right, look. If he's a superstar, that means you're comparing him to Giannis, LeBron.
Yeah, bro. He doesn't compare.
That's what we're saying. If he's a superstar, Law, that's who we're comparing him to. Like, even though he's played to that level, Law, like, that's what I'm saying. He's played to that level, Law, like this season.
I see what you're saying. Look, you just say it. You said Giannis, KD,
Curry,
has
Luka.
KD. We're talking about KD here, right? I heard KD hasn't been showing up. We're talking about people who's been in the league for a very long period of time.
Bro, we're talking about the superstar name though, and he doesn't compare to them.
We can say
Ant-Man, we can say Shea.
Ant-Man.
So Ant-Man, Shea. Wait,
Brunson
Brunson's not in the
doesn't.
conversation with Ant-Man.
Nah.
I'm not saying he's not. Look, that's not what I'm saying. I'm like, look, if you have to choose between
But those are superstars. Nah, yeah, facts.
If you had to choose between all of those guys, who you choosing, Law? Out of all the names you just said, even Anthony Edwards, who you choosing, Law?
Out of AE, Shea, and Brunson.
Yeah.
I'm picking AE or Shea.
Yeah. So it's
I'm not picking Brunson.
So it's like, bro, superstars have a lot to do. Like the only reason like we're giving them like Brunson a lot of credit.
But how are y'all knocking him for not being a superstar though?
I don't think he's a superstar. I don't think he's.
What's your reasoning?
He's in New York. That's the only reason that we're giving him that much credit.
Because he's in New York?
I swear to God, that's the only reason he's getting that much coverage. If he's
But you gotta think about the things that he's doing for New York.
He is. That's what I'm saying. He's making them a mediocre team.
They wouldn't listen to Marco.
Yeah, like
Brings himself.
That makes him a superstar. That makes him a superstar.
Wait. Where would the Knicks be? Where would the Knicks be without him? Where would the Knicks without him? Wait,
Not winning the finals. If he makes it to the conference finals or finals, that makes him a
Do you
superstar
know
to me.
what seed the Knicks were without Brunson there?
Talking about is
before Brunson Law.
They did. What seed were they at?
Look, they were a good team before Brunson.
What seed were they at?
they made it to the second round without Brunson.
They made the playoffs without Brunson Law. They were the fourth.
They have made it.
They were 4 seeds.
So now you add Brunson onto that. And what he's doing when look. You add Brunson to that, right? And the person that brought them to that playoff when he wasn't there isn't there no more. They should be not even playoff contenders after that, right?
No, I don't think so. They made moves, like you said. They got Stevenson. They made a lot of moves, bro. The next big thing, like, and look at the trade deadline.
That's a fact. Look. All right, so look. Currently where they at right now, if Brunson doesn't play, they're still playoff contenders.
No, they're not making the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. You're saying their moves. That's what I'm saying. You're saying with their teams. You're saying with the moves that they made.
But like, look, like I'm gonna say this, like your fandom, like a lot of things make you a superstar. Like Ray Brunson's been playing like a really good basketball. He's that's why I say he's borderline. Like your fandom, like it makes you like your superstar. Like Kyrie, that's why we tend to say Kyrie's a superstar. Like your fans, like all that. Like he could play like a superstar, that don't make him automatically a superstar though. That's what I'm saying. He's not marketable like those other guys that we're talking about. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, we'll just keep him at borderline superstar though. Question.
Because we promised to protect this
We're talking about the East.
East. Let's get back.
And then like we're talking about how Magic's gonna beat them, then the superstar Jalen Brunson combo came up.
You think the Magic really gonna beat the Knicks though?
If they hot, bro. If they hot.
You just said if they're hot. They could
If
beat
they
them.
hot.
The Knicks could beat them if they're not hot though.
But Lord, like the thing is, the only reason I wouldn't choose the Magic is because the Magic are like not a couple years in, bro.
Exactly, they're too young, just like the Thunder.
But like,
They didn't have no veterans.
you know how like when young, you know like they're gonna be superstars. Like, what if Paulo just takes the leap in the, like, you know how like, you know how Jason Tatum, JB and Terry Rozier just took that fake leap, right?
He's better than those guys earlier, man. He's better than
Yeah. No, I'm saying like I'm talking about the way like they got rid of the Sixers and then the Bucks that year without Kyrie. Like, what if they just take the leap and just say they're like,
They don't though.
Look, Look, Magic is deep too, bro. Pause.
They're deep, bro.
They are, but
They're just not consistent.
Dumb. They don't have those same. They're not dogs like Tatum and them was back then. They're just not them.
Everywhere.
What changes did the Magic make
Like look
to go from no playoffs to 4th seed?
Paolo. So we just talking about Paolo.
That's all that happened, right?
Paolo's him. It's just Paolo.
He's him. He's one of
Franz
them.
Wagner is a backup. He's not gonna.
Yeah,
he's not
yeah.
him. It's not him.
No.
Who else?
Franz, he him, Law.
He's him, bro.
Not him.
When he wants to be. He is a backup. He's him when he wants to be.
Those guys are untouchables, Law. Like, you wouldn't even
They are
change your
untouchables.
superstars.
They are untouchables. But they're not dumb yet. Like Paolo's the only one who's him right now. Franz Wagner has not developed in that Paolo mode yet.
Right. I would agree. But look,
They're not that great of role players. Then they don't have better role players than the Knicks.
No, they don't. They don't. I think look right now. Like, let's just say today. Like, fuck. I mean, F the future. Who do you think is better today, Paolo or Brunson? I think that's a tough combo. Tab.
Paolo.
If you.
Paolo. Paolo's gonna be way better than Brunson.
No, I'm saying no
his
right now,
age
not the future.
comparison.
I'm saying right now, not the,
right now?
the future. Like right now, I would choose Brunson. I think Brunson is the better player
Brunson.
right now.
Right now, I'll take Brunson over Paolo. Fox.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Paolo,
So hold on.
I'm not picking.
Now
him.
we're covering the plan. Lucas and me, stop talking, Law.
I'm here. I was letting y'all finish your
We're
combo.
covering the plan.
My favorite teams are in the plan, so that's like I'm just including myself a little bit. Like I already know what the Mavs are gonna do.
Nah, so
They go
for
to
the
the
West
final.
side, who y'all got coming out of the West? Going to the finals.
Being biased, I picked the Mavs. Being realistic, I picked the Nuggets.
Denver's an easier choice. Everybody like, you have to put your money on. It'll be them. But I got the Lakers for real though.
Nuggets Warriors.
Nuggets
The
who?
Lakers. Yo, check this out. Lakers play anybody in the West, but the Nuggets. We beating everybody.
But listen, when y'all say these
Nuggets
playing
Warriors.
teams are gonna make the finals, like be real, like how?
But last year one made
Wait,
two of them
the
made the conference
Mavs
finals last
possibly.
year.
The furthest the Mavs are gonna go is second round.
The Mavs
Second
are
round.
18. Mavs are
They
six.
coming out the first
Mavs are 16-2 in the last 18, and they're going into the playoffs.
You know what's crazy though? For a team that's like already set in the playoffs and only to make it to the second round, all of these playing teams make it to the second round easily. Like easily.
Yeah.
Any of these playing teams.
Hold on, I'm doing something.
Yo, and you know
For
what's
the
I
funny?
can't
Mavs
talk right
already
now.
being in the
I'm doing like a
playoffs
project thing.
and to go there automatically is crazy.
Second, and Lord, they're not even guaranteed to make it out of first round, Lord. It's
That's
not
what I'm
guaranteed.
saying. So like
It's not even
any of the playing
guaranteed.
teams guarantee make it to the second round.
It's guaranteed.
Like any one of them. That's sad for a team that's already set in
So,
the playoffs.
like I said
First
earlier,
is
we're
gonna
talking
go
about
second round.
leaps. So when Luka takes that leap with actual help this time,
Nah. The only thing
With
I'd say
actual
about
help this time.
Emilio's case, the Mavs do have great continuity, and like they have like their team is better. This is the best their team ever been. This is the best team Luka's
That's a
been
fact.
around.
It is.
But Emilio has a strong argument, but it's just like it's not gonna happen this year.
They
not
got-
happening
First year.
It's
Not
just
first
real
year.
simple. It's not happening this year.
the trade
Listen,
deadline literally
playoffs
got them
not
what they needed. Zoot, bro.
Bro,
Look,
continuity, but look, team continuity, like we've watched Dallas. Team
Well, let me
continuity,
say something.
Team continuity beats a lot of
NBA
teams.
standings.
Like they have everything, Lord. Like these guys are hugging each other. Man, I'm sorry, you wouldn't want to play them.
Who would they verse? Who would they verse in the second round if they beat the Clippers?
They play Denver.
Oh nah.
Gone. They only make it to the second round. They only make it to the second round. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
They play Denver. They play Denver.
Denver Mavs, bro. Kyrie just hit a game winner on the. I'm not, bro. No, it's gonna be a competitive series, bro.
It's not,
Competitive
bro.
series. It's gonna be a.
Bro, you need like 4 bigs for Jokic, bro.
I give them one. I give them one game.
Look,
I give them
if the Mavs could
I
get,
give them one game.
if the Mavs can get one game,
Mavs can get one game.
one Nuggets home game, bro. I believe they could win, bro.
First of all, the Nuggets got a game home court advantage with the altitude thing going on or whatever. So
Bro,
that already makes it difficult.
the Mavs are always great, not as their role players, bro. I've seen it
Then
myself.
if they
Bro.
make it to the second round, if the Clippers, if PG, Kawhi, and Harden just want to bug out on the Mavs,
What
that
bug
series
out?
is over.
There's two of the guys you name are no shows.
Yo, look, I think Luka wants his revenge.
Yeah, two like,
I would hope so. I mean, he's gonna get impacted by them for I don't know how
two
long.
of the guys you named are no shows in the playoffs. Mostly every year they touch it.
No,
But
no,
they
no.
beat-
But
but they
Kawhi
beat him every
overrides all
time.
of that, though, bro.
Kawhi does override all that, and I'm not wishing nothing on anybody, but Kawhi is very injury prone, just like Kyrie,
Not
bro.
this year. Not when he plays Luka.
Just like Kyrie, he's very
If we
injury
bring
prone,
up
bro.
injuries, then a lot of these teams don't make it. If we bring up injuries,
Yeah, a lot of teams don't make it, man.
Lakers don't make it.
They
Mavs
don't.
The
don't
Mavs,
make it.
yeah, the Mavs,
Clippers
that's
don't make it.
it's scary. A lot of
Suns
freak.
definitely don't make it.
Dreaming about it since 7th
Nah,
grade.
the Suns stand no chance, bro.
For the last
Unless the
few
God
minutes or
won't think
Warriors
happens,
are-
like I said.
No, the
Perfectly
Suns don't
fine in
move, bro.
injury-prone
nobody,
situations.
Like last year, the Suns were a favorite. Like this year, nobody talks about the Suns. Like last year, like every year that KD's been healthy on the NBA court, he's been a threat. Expect for this year, bro. Everybody moves on from the Suns this year.
Yes. I checked with the head guy. Super nice.
It's sad, bro.
Excited about
You would
helping
think
out
Bradley
Spider-Man.
Beal would have done something. I feel like that team, they had enough offense. They should have gotten a defensive player, bro.
What to do? You've still got that 3D printer built into your web shooters, right?
KD and D
So-
Book are like 80 points right
So
there,
this
bro.
year finals matchup, y'all got Nuggets Celtics. That's what y'all saying?
Realistically?
I got Heat.
That's how it should be.
Beats the
Celtics Nuggets, that's how it should be. It should be Nuggets Celtics, bro.
Oh, no. It's all opt-in.
But we don't know,
Just
man.
New Yorkers
That's
sending
what y'all think?
messages to the app.
Celtics all underperform mostly every
They're
time.
the two number one seeds. They should be.
It should be, but that number one seed thing over, man. You know
But
how
we're
that goes.
talking
It
about
doesn't matter,
what
man.
might happen though. Dame might be Dame again,
7th grade me was
and Luca
so
might be Luca, like I said, man.
Okay, now.
All right,
Get this thing
man.
Or LeBron might be LeBron.
There's a lot of competing signal traffic. So try to
Yeah,
follow
what
the
it
path
is,
I
yeah.
marked on your visor.
How about the
Give us a
Suns,
clear
man?
signal.
Cap it off, man.
Cap it off. That's it for our little TED Talk / podcast, man.